Right, and we are back for the back nine. We had a really exciting front nine. We had Mikael finishing the front nine with a triple bogey, and it's now one back of Niklas and Väinö right there in the mix. Tuomas is having a little bit of a rough round, but he's pretty much even par for the round.
Yeah, I'm just really excited to see how Mikael handles what just happened to him. It's just a hole that has so much teeth on it. There's so much danger, but then just catching a bad break and rolling after such a great shot, and then the putt being so close to saving what I thought was a bogey, but was a 5 actually. Just a tough hole, and now he's still got this. He can still do this.
Absolutely can. Now he just needs to forget about that and keep playing.
That's right. Väinö. This is momentum was in Väinö's hands right there, and he had a opportunity to put some pressure on.
Yeah, that's a layup zone from where Väinö is.
Yes.
With the hill in the back.
There's some wind out there, no doubt.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that. Tuomas gets actually a pretty good break there, hitting those trees and staying within a putting range. Putter for all these guys. Yeah, definitely some wins. What is going on?
Man, that was the best line of them all.
Yeah. Is Väinö not laying it up? What? What?
Dude, I don't have any words for that. Seriously, that...
Was that a mistake, though? Like,
honestly, I'd like to think that it was. And that happens a lot, you know? We try to lay up a nice layup, and it goes in. I'm going to assume that that was a layup, because there's no way he's running that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Maybe there's a headwind, and the disc picked up, but, you know, Väinö is not looking to get second or third either. He is looking to win this thing.
Absolutely he is, but that was not necessarily the moment that he had to win this.
Yeah, that's very true. But regardless,
awesome putt.
Unbelievable. That was like 100-footer.
That was
over
huge,
30 meters.
A monster. And that's a nice putt from Niklas right there, getting a birdie as well from, 30 feet.
Yeah, that's a great birdie. Mika and Tuomas with pars, a little disappointed, I'm sure.
I'm really glad we got to see that putt again from Väinö. I would like to see it one more time. That was huge.
That was unbelievable.
Putt. And in this moment, Väinö, kudos to you.
We're moving on to hole 11, 170 meters. You're looking to throw a distance driver off the tee and land about here or to the left of this. And then the basket is here in this other gap. It's a very doable birdie. It's not one of the toughest holes. I would say it's almost one of the easier birdies actually on the course.
Yeah, I love holes like this where it gives you layers of trees to beat.
Yeah, it definitely has some difficulty to it, but the drive is pretty routine to these guys. And then it comes down to the upshot where the danger really is.
Yeah, that's so cool. And there is OB there, no?
There is, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that because there's hole 7 or hole 8 actually on that side. But these guys can easily avoid that too. Now I think Niklas is having to go sidearm over the hole 8's OB as we saw Albert do the first round.
Yeah, that's right.
This seems a little bit wide, but can he fight through?
Tuomas looks like he smashes.
He definitely does. I haven't played with him in a while. I met him first time maybe 4 years ago doing a clinic, and he attended the clinic, and that's when I met Tuomas.
Nice.
And he's come a long way after that.
Yeah, now it looks like he could give a clinic.
Yeah. Mikael with a decent drive.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Leaving a sidearm to the hole, I think. Oh, he caught a tree, didn't he?
I think so.
It looked like there were tons of them in his way.
Now this is a dangerous shot.
Oh, if he clips a tree, oh, he does.
But that's safe. But if he had hit one of the early trees and kicked OB left, that would have been bad. Mikael in a perfect spot, actually.
Nice. There we go, Mikael. Now that's going to be a birdie 3, right?
Yeah, that's going to be a birdie.
Okay, so there's his answer from the triple bogey. And that's going to put some pressure on everybody else.
Yeah, Mikael and Väinö, by the way, are tied right now, so...
Yep. But Niklas got them both now by 2.
Got them both by 2. And Tuomas with a nice shot there.
Get it. Well done.
Good stuff, Väinö. I think he was throwing his A2 that I've been trying to get from him for all year.
Oh, that is a big miss right there. Just barely lipping out, but...
Yeah, I think he had some speed through from the right side chains. He just barely hit the right side and it went kind of through the chains, did he?
It looked like it was close, yeah. Good birdie from Väinö, and that is going to bring it to a 1-stroke match now. 2 people within a stroke, Mikael and Väinö.
Now it's getting real exciting.
Oh, it's getting real. There's no doubt. Niklas has got to start feeling some pressure. He's got to feel the pressure to execute these shots.
Yeah, and this is a hole where you can take risk or you can just play up. We have
separation right here.
Yeah, we have a bunker here, so you can either go over it or you can play right in front of it, possibly have a putt for birdie. But I think most of the players are going to be laying up.
That's unfortunate. I would love to see some action.
Actually,
right
Väinö's going for it. He has his M2, so he's definitely going for it.
Oh, he's catching wind.
Beautiful looking. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, Väinö.
Great shot.
Give me the replay. This was awesome.
Nice. Follow flight 2.
The speed that he put this disc on was so sweet.
And the wind. It must be windy, and he was controlling the wind perfect. It was like bouncing around. Great stuff, Väinö.
That's a great disc also, by the way. That's an M2. Just a stable disc,
Held
perfect for
nice.
wind. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It did get out. That's so big right there. Is this an... Okay, so they would take it where they were last in bounds, correct?
No, there's actually a drop zone.
Is a
right
drop
there
zone.
On the other side of the bunker, so you're still able to save your par if you go B.
I like that. So it's like a 10-meter putt or a little more?
That makes this hole much more... reachable for people, because the drop zone used to be like 200 feet away. So people were never going for it.
They wouldn't even mess with it, which is smart. Oh, Tuomas is so close right now.
He's really close, and I'm glad that he's giving run, on a putt like that, because it's... Okay, so Niklas is OB, and... Wow.
I'm pretty mind blown right now. This kid is just dead center on his putts. Like, in the pressure scenarios, some frustration being shown, and it's understood entirely. This is really, really good stuff that we're seeing right now. Väinö with a birdie.
And Väinö is in the lead, tied with Niklas right now.
Yeah.
How has it changed so fast?
This hole right here, man. Niklas found the OB, but was able to hit that putt that is given to him by the drop zone. A big putt from Niklas, saving 3, tying and keeping the lead, you could say.
Yeah. Yeah, really important putt. Could have easily changed the momentum.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hole 13, par 4, 144 meters. This is a backhand shot for the players and trying to land around this spot right here. And then it's either a backhand anhyzer or a sidearm upshot to the basket. Pretty routine, honestly.
Routine, but great hole design. It kind of reminds me of Hauk design.
Yeah.
2 very just simple but execution shots.
Väinö is cutting the corner.
Oh no, he did what he didn't want to do, I think. He got through it though.
Yeah, I think he's still able to get his birdie, because the basket is not crazy far.
Yep. I love the man-made obstacles.
Yeah.
I really like that. I think that can be utilized in courses all over the world.
Absolutely. Mikael, a little wide.
What do you think the purpose of those man-made obstacles are?
It's just so people wouldn't be thrown straight, possibly.
Okay.
They've been there for as long as I've been playing. So, 10 years. I think it's just so people wouldn't be thrown straight, possibly.
Yeah.
And this is the play, if you ask me. Just throw high enough that you won't be, hitting those trees.
Yeah, and he just barely missed him. So, is everybody in scoring position here?
I'm excited to see. Mikael is pretty far out, but this is looking great.
Oh, what a shot.
What a shot for sure. Uphill too. Now, Väinö is going...
No.
That's a really tough shot. You can't,
Yeah, he knew what he had to do to get the disc to the basket.
Yeah.
And it was hit that small gap. Luckily, he's not going to get too punished from it. Yes, sir. Good tree hit right there, and that's a drop-in par. This is Niklas's drive.
Yep.
So that was almost going to be very routine for the birdie, but he does have a little bit of work left.
A little bit. Yeah, I would say that's about 8 meters.
8 meters with, it looked like a little twig in his way. That can go unnoticed sometimes.
Nice tombstone there from Tuomas.
Real quick we go, and that is, he's extremely angry after that, but that is a big opportunity right there.
Yeah, and these are the moments where you start thinking about the score and where the nerves really come in play.
It for sure is, and with that miss, that brings us a 3-way tie.
Wow. You guys are lucky. You're getting to enjoy great battle here.
Yeah, I hope you're staying in it, yeah. We're going to try to engage you in this. This is super exciting, and it's just going to be really, really fun to see what tee shots come up next and what position these guys get put in and how they handle the pressure.
Hole number 14, par 3, 127 meters. We have left and right gap, so if you're a lefty or you want to throw a sidearm, you can throw hyzer whichever way you want. And it's not an easy hole, but very makeable.
Yeah. Just a 417-foot shot. This is a very big forehand. And that looked, oh man, I like seeing that hyzer flip forehand.
That's a long putt, and I'm honestly a little bit surprised that he's going for the flick. I know he can get it there, but he has a good backhand, and the backhand just plays so well for this hole.
Yeah, which is a straighter shot?
Straighter shot is... Wow, great shot from Tuomas, and he's definitely looking to get a birdie there. And this is actually a D1 that I gave to you and Väinö took from you.
That's my D1!
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a really good disc. But yeah, which is the straighter line to the basket? Is it the forehand or the backhand?
I think forehand is a little bit straighter, probably.
So it would take a little bit less distance, technically?
It's really close.
Okay.
I don't think one of them is, shorter than the other.
Pretty symmetrical then.
Pretty symmetrical for sure.
This guy, he's now feeling it. You can tell.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Long putts.
Oh, no, so that was an opportunity to gain a stroke, but he's turned it into a possible opportunity to lose a stroke. And that hurt so bad, and that's hard to watch.
Tuomas with a great birdie, and now he has 3 birdies in a row. Or no, just 2.
2, but he is feeling it. He's loving it.
Yeah, he's officially under par for the round, I believe.
We got 2 pars from Mikael and Väinö, and a drop-in bogey from Niklas, forfeiting the lead right now.
Yeah.
And Now he's going to have to execute a shot.
Hole 15, par 3, one of my favorite holes on the course. You really need to get a perfect drive, and the optimal shot is between those two trees.
Oh.
And you're wanting to skip it towards the basket. OB all around the hole.
That seems extremely difficult. I imagine we might see some separation here.
Yeah, and you can also go for a little bit wider hyzer if you want to be a little bit safer.
Is
just
this
like
what
this.
Okay.
Yeah. But there comes a lot more trees in play, and it's harder to get there. But Tuomas did it really well.
What would you be throwing here?
I would be throwing my D1.
Up the middle?
Yep, up the middle. This is really good hole for me. I've always loved this hole, and I've been throwing this hole good.
Let's go, Mikael.
Now that's looking perfect.
Yes, I love that right there.
That's awesome. I believe he was throwing his boss there.
Yes.
Replay. That was good enough for a replay.
Definitely deserving a replay right here. This is a shot that adds some pressure to the other people that are about to shoot because, you know, he just put it close. He's tied for the lead. That's where you want to be.
That's really important. I guess it's been raining because Väinö having to take his run up from the little water there.
Oh, and Väinö definitely was choosing the wide line.
Yeah, he was. And it's not as good as the straight gap, but it's just way safer too.
Okay, so that's why. That's cool. Miss that.
Yes, great miss there. And he's putting. That's a long putt, but I would take that for sure.
Yeah, I think he's going to be happy with that given the circumstances. Väinö is only having a chance to lay up right here.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
No, not bad. The worst case scenario. Oh, wow. Yes!
Niklas back in the game.
Back in the game, just like that. Well outside the circle, but he opts for the standstill putt. Huge birdie.
Really big birdie there.
A nice putt from Tuomas.
Also, I am really happy to see Tuomas making this putt because I know he's a great player and just didn't start the round the way he wanted to. And Mikael too. These guys are killing it right now.
Yeah, that's a big time putt from Mikael. You can't let that be overseen. Like, huge putt, 25 feet. If he makes it, he has the sole lead of the tournament with 3 holes left. Nice putt.
We have hole number 16, uphill sidearm hole or a turnover. Par 3, 108 meters. Sidearm plays the best, if you ask me, but turnover also is just fine.
This is cool that if you saw off your sidearm, you have a man-made fence that will not let you through.
Yeah, it really comes in play on this hole.
It definitely looks like it. It adds a degree of difficulty to it that I really like. Yeah, that is a sweet-looking line, right?
That, I want to see the distance. Yeah, that's a good shot. He's right outside the circle, but putting for birdie. It's a smash sidearm because it's uphill and it's 108 meters, so it plays pretty long. I don't think even I have that sidearm. I would be definitely throwing probably turnover or even a roller.
Wow.
Niklas with
turnover. There's a lot of wind. If this shot was to work out for a birdie, that would be something.
I don't know what disc he was throwing.
Lust or something.
Maybe a mid-range or a fairway driver.
Yeah.
Väinö is going with a mid-range actually. M3 here.
That was turned over early.
Yep.
Now he has a tough upshot because he has to bend it around that fence. Okay, definitely leaving some meat on the bone, but nothing Väinö can't handle. Oh, that was a sweet run right there from Niklas. And that was Mikael right there to put a dagger in, but just low. Very, very, very valiant efforts from everybody on this hole.
Oh, no. Väinö with a bogey, and he's gonna be 2 behind Mikael. 2 holes to go. and 1 back from Niklas. Not a bogey he was wanting.
No, not at all, Seppo. That is that's gonna be rough for Väinö right there. That really brings it to where, you know, you've got 2 holes left and now you need 2 strokes. So Mikael can shut Väinö out of this almost by just birdieing.
Yeah. We have a very birdieable. Can I say that?
Yeah, that's perfect. Birdieable.
Very birdieable hole 17. Downhill putter shot for most of these players. Just straight at it. Nothing to it.
Here we go. Another short putter shot. I love it.
Yeah, you don't want to go too much past because then there's a little hillside on the back. And that's what can easily happen when you're really trying to throw a soft shot and you're being too soft with it.
Mm-hmm. Big shot from Mikael right here. Nice. That's definitely in birdie range.
Yes.
Niklas needs this. He needs some grease. He's got a putt.
Yeah, definitely a putt. Better than I was expecting it to.
Yeah, this is a very important putt. And Väinö opting for a little run-up.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well
that
done.
was a great shot.
You think it's a little bit too far for his standstill?
No, not too long, but maybe it's just a feel thing.
I think that's exactly what it was. He was much more on with his standstill during the first round that we covered.
Yep.
This one he might not be feeling all the confidence, and this is big time.
No.
So this is how it's going to happen. That's
Now
70,
just stop.
80 feet down the hill.
That's almost unmakeable.
Trees in the way.
Not unmakeable, but...
Yeah, it's just not very makeable.
Nice.
Yeah, really
Great
good putt.
Mikael. That's the most important putt of the tournament so far.
That was the dagger right there. Niklas found some trouble, and Väinö staying 2 strokes back with that putt right there.
Hole 18 being left, it's still not over, but Väinö is definitely going to need a birdie on the last hole.
Definitely, and it's in Mikael's hands.
Yeah. And hole 18 is a hole where you can just, play for a par, and that's a really common play.
Okay.
So you can either choose to go hard off the tee. Obviously, you want to stay in bounds. But if you get off the tee far, you need to land around here at the end of this first inbounds area, and then you'll have a shorter upshot to the island.
So if you're playing for par, would you lay up before the island?
Yes, well before. You cannot go for the island.
Okay.
I mean, you mean for the second shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be throwing your second shot in front of the island.
In front, so that would still be honestly a tough par. But that's a great drive from Mikael.
Yeah,
everything he needed right there, I would say.
That's all he needed, and I think he's going to still lay up.
Still lay up,
yes.
Okay. So there's still some shots to be made. Väinö to answer.
Yeah, and he's having a D2 in his hand, so he's for sure going for a long drive.
If that just holds the stability, it's good.
It really needs to get down, though.
Oh, it did have too much stability.
Out of bounds there, unfortunately.
Yeah, he threw it really far, though. Like, that was all the way to the end of the safe area, almost. Tuomas getting over. Now, what's happening to that? Is that too far right?
Yeah, it needs to flex back, and it's going to be just fine.
Woo-hoo.
That's a great drive.
And Niklas, last hole of the tournament, he's going to smash a drive out there.
You can really see that it's gotten pretty windy during the round.
Yeah, no doubt.
The trees are bending big time. It didn't seem like this in the beginning of the round, though.
No, it didn't. It seemed much calmer. Needs to get left, huh?
Yeah, that's going to be out of bounds. Yeah, see, Mikael is just going to be putting this next shot.
Yeah, and now there's no more pressure on him. All he's got to do is keep it safe. He can even have another extra shot getting to the basket.
Väinö is safe there. looking to get a par, which would be fine after OB stroke.
Here he is, Mikael. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to put it safe, no doubt, and awesome tournament from him. Like, he was faced with some really tough adversity. At the end of the front nine, he takes a six, a triple bogey. Completely lost his lead. Actually lost the lead by a whole stroke, but then answered not one hole but two holes later. He got a birdie and just kept pushing.
He didn't give up, and he just knew what he needed to do. He knew also that he got a little unfortunate on the triple bogey, so you really just don't want that kind of things, let you down.
Exactly. And he didn't. He kept playing his game. And we saw some good putts, some good drives.
Yeah, and Tuomas was in bounds there. The spotter was given green and red flag.
Oh, nice.
Väinö, congratulations, I would say.
Yeah.
Really decent show from him.
For sure. Väinö played really good golf, made tons of putts.
And also Niklas, good shooting. Not the finish he was looking for, but...
yeah, much respect to Niklas for the battle that he put on. He made tons of death putts and tons of clutch putts at the end.
We have winner, Mikael Häme, and he really deserves it, and he's super stoked. This is the biggest win he's gotten, and yeah.
Yeah, huge congrats to Mikael for the fantastic performance this weekend.
Yeah, great stuff, and really good start for his season. I think this was his first PDGA sanctioned event.
First PDGA sanctioned event?
Of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so here we have the scores, and the back nines were pretty clean for our players, except Niklas had some struggle at the end of the round. But you can see Mikael's scorecard is really clean other than that 1-6. So
yeah, it is. One bogey, just happened to be some bad luck and turned it into a win. So congratulations, Mikael. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and watching this awesome coverage. Seppo, anything else?
No, I really want to thank you all for watching, and thank you, Kevin, for doing it with me. And, let's get into these final scores one more time. We have people from 4 different countries, I believe, or 3 different. We have Finland, Estonia, and Sweden represented. Mikael Häme on the top, as we know, and Jesse Nieminen actually got second, tied with Väinö. And we have Oskari Wikström, who also had a hot last round and got there right in front of Niklas. But yes, Kevin, thank you for doing with me, and thank you guys for watching us. We will see you guys later.
Happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to next time. See you guys.